It's Side Dish Saturday, and Barb is here to cook with us. We are going to make stuffed Hawaiian potatoes. This is going to be so delicious. We have ground beef, we have tomatoes, brown sugar, barbecue sauce, and pineapple. So let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. First thing I need to do is go through some of the ingredients and get the meat cooking here. So I think what I'll do is I'll get these packages open for us, Barb. This is 2 packages of grass-fed Angus ground beef. Barb is stirring that up, getting a little bit of brown, but not much yet. Let's go through the ingredients that we're using in this recipe. We have a bell pepper, any color you want, yellow onion, a little bit of brown sugar, or if you want, you could use the stevia. I'm just going to use a little bit of brown sugar. I don't think it's going to hurt my diabetes. I have some crushed pineapple and barbecue sauce. Now normally when you make sloppy joes, you're going to use tomato sauce. But being that this is the Hawaiian version, we use pineapple and barbecue sauce. So the first thing I'm going to do is just run my knife through the sharpener a few times, just to get things sharpened up a little bit, and then I'm going to cut up my onion and my pepper. I like to run the knife through my towel after I sharpen it. I don't know that there's any metal shavings there, but just in case, that's what I like to do. So I'm just going to cut down, and wow, it's so nice how sharp that knife is. You know, it's funny, when you first get them, they're really, really sharp, and then as you use them, they get really, really dull. But once you sharpen them, you're amazed. You're like, oh, this is really nice. That's a really sharp knife. There we go. So all this stuff is cleaned. Now I just need to go rinse these really fast. So to cut these up, I think what I'm going to do is cut them in half like this. There's water out of here. And then cut them this way. So I'm quartering them is what I'm doing. Because I'm going to use my chopper today that makes life so easy. This thing is fantastic. There we go. Just put them in. And boom. Put them in. Look at that. Isn't that great? Wish I was the guy that thought of this and invented this thing. There you go. How about that? Then, dump them out on a tray here. Wow, these are great. What a great tool. Let me show you what these look like. I'll cut some like that. They're like little 1/8-inch pieces. Now the onion. So for the onion, cut it in half. And then I'll cut it in half this way, like this. I'm just going to do a little cut on it just to get rid of taking the paper off the outside jacket. And that is all I think we'll use the knife for. We'll use that chopper probably for the rest of it if it works. This is a juicy onion. No, I got to cut off the root. So, but I'm cutting on the flat spot now. See, I have it down on the cutting board. You always want to have a flat spot down on the cutting board when you're cutting. So that is logic. Go. And if you see a bad spot on it, just obviously this is a good time to trim it off. Fruit is not perfect. It doesn't come out of the factory. Not always perfect. And when they're real fresh like this, it's hard to get that outer jacket off without losing half the onion. I like onions. There we go. Let's do the chopper again. There we go. Now we can add in the bell peppers. And the onions. Just like that. And the timer has been running. Let me see how long it's going here. We got about 4 minutes left on that. You want to cook about 8 minutes. The next thing we do is to shovel the beef with the onions and peppers into a strainer to drain them. So, just like that. You good with that, or you want me to do that? And I'm checking it with the temperature, trying not to touch the bottom. Go ahead, keep shoveling. Don't let me stop you. Okay, I got 179, so this stuff is done. See, and by shoveling it out like this, we're getting this grease out of here. Almost done. It's fun to cook with someone else. Okay, then let me just grab this really fast. You grab that spatula. I'm just going to take this really fast like this. Oh, I didn't see that last little bit. You want to do one more? Try one more. If you can, I don't know. It's okay, we're good. Alright, just dump this out like this into your grease bowl. Put this back on here. And I'll just set this aside and show you that in a minute. Now, I do barbecue sauce. This was about a half a cup of barbecue sauce. If you weren't doing Hawaiian, this would be the tomato sauce. If you want to just kind of scoop some of that out, maybe, I don't know, it's up to you. That's good enough. Move this out of the way. We gotta get more barbecue sauce, we're running low. let's put in our pineapple. You can stir those two together. And I'll also give you some brown sugar. A little bit of brown sugar. We're down to the last few seconds here. Very good. Stop that and just show you really quick what this looked like and the amount of grease that we saved by doing the strainer trick. Now I'll put this back in here just like that, and Barb will have to do some stirring again to mix it all up. Or use a hamburger flipper if you want to fold it. Now the potatoes are done. So I just take them out. And the concept is to take a potato and cut off about the top, just like this. And then I need a spoon from over there. So I need to clean out the potato. So I'm just going to gently run around the potato and put it in my bowl. Now that my potato is cleaned, now I'm going to come over here to this sauce. And you can mix the potatoes with this if you want. You can do it all different ways if you're making, all different ones. So here's one here. Now this is set. This has to go back in the oven for 20 minutes. So if you want, you could put cheese on these. That would be really good. And the bigger potato would probably be better for this. So I wouldn't buy them by the bag, because this was a bagged potato. If you get the bigger ones, it'll probably be better. Probably look better. This is the last one. Some of that in there. Now if you want, you can put spaghetti sauce on these, and that would be a traditional recipe, but I'm doing the Hawaiian. So here we go. Now the next thing to do is to put a tomato on it, and I just use scissors, just like this. Just like that on top. Top back on, just like that. Then we're going to throw it back in the oven. 20 minutes. We're almost done, folks. Down to the last second. must pick the best one to show you. They're a little hot. Why don't you hand me, let me reach over you. You know how it is when you can't think of what they're called when you need to in a hurry? Especially when you're filming a show. It's a show for the day. I hope you enjoyed watching it. This is a terrific side dish. So we'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.